So we've walked along this beach about 1,000 times now, and never really looked hard in the sand. Just found a pipi the other day. She's like, oh, there's pipis here, there's pipis. And you know, Andrew and I were a bit skeptical, like, oh, you know, yeah, it's probably not that many. And then we started looking, and there was just thousands of them. We had an epic meal of pipis, so I'm super excited to find a source of them. And they're really sweet. They weren't huge, but they were delicious. So I'm gonna get some more and cook them up. What do you got so far, Jess?
Got some. I've just grabbed them, but there's a few small ones in there. I'll probably upsize, and I think we get 30 each. 30
per person.
30 per person, so double check when we get back to the boat. But yeah, pretty stoked. They were delicious the other night. So I think a few different ways of people do it. Some people like do this with their feet in the sand, and the pipis just sort of come to the surface. But we've just been running our hands through like a dredge, and you just pick them up with your fingers. So hit a little honey hole, and there's just so many there.
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait.
Sorting through our 30 each, just picking out the biggest ones, which is quite a few. Look at him trying to bury. Trying to go back down. Look at him.
We've got 50 good ones in the bag. I'm going to chuck all these back in.
Just have a look.
Nice guys.
Those are all the not so big ones. Look at these little tongues there. Okay, so we caught the pipis this morning. Super excited. We've done the basic yummy garlic white wine pipi recipe before, but now we're going to do the Chinese pipis and XO sauce with fried vermicelli noodles. So we caught them this morning. We've had them purging in a net in our little pipi storage area, if you follow me. Lift up this little pipi fridge here, pipi storage area. I know it looks like an engine well, but it actually serves two purposes. You want to hold that?
I'd laugh if they weren't here.
Can you imagine that? I'll be devastated. Huh?
What?
Where are they? Ah, no, here they are. You scared me then. So, lift up this little bag here.
So we purge them because...
So we purge them because they live in the sand and they breathe and filter through the sand, so they're full of sand. So if you cook them, straight off the beach or straight after you've caught them, you're just going to be eating grit. And apparently, I've read that you're meant to keep him purging for 24 hours. But we've caught him this morning and we're cooking them tonight. Hopefully that's enough time. You see their little tongues or whatever coming out when they try to bury. And I'm assuming they've just been doing that in this net the whole time. And
yeah, if you don't have an engine well that you can just put your pipis in, you can just put them in like a mix of salt and fresh water, and they'll just do their own thing. It's probably a bit easier in a bucket because you can actually see when the sand stops coming out, so they'll stop spitting the sand when they're finished. So, all right, Miguel.
Okay, so we've got the pipis here. So you just test them. You just knock them around a bit and make sure that they are all closed. Any open ones you throw out, basically, because that means they're dead and they haven't purged their sand. So I've soaked these vermicelli noodles. I'm going to drain them, then fry them up in some peanut oil so they're crispy, keep them warm, and then I'll work on the pipis. Yeah, so the noodles are ready. I'm going to chuck these pipis in and just a couple of minutes till they just open, take them out, and then I'll fry the sauce up and then add the pipis back in later.
So you're like pre-cooking them a bit?
Just pre-cooking so that make sure they're all open. Ready?
Yep.
So I just take them out as they open, really, because you don't want to overcook them, because you can overcook these. They get all chewy, but the flavour would still be amazing. Okay, so we've got the pippies half cooked, we've got the noodles fully cooked. Just gonna add a couple of tablespoons of peanut oil in the pan, heat that up. Wait till that gets a bit of heat to it. Then we're gonna add the XO sauce, and then the stock, the soy, the sugar, the salt. Put that in, mix it all around, and then
we'll put the quantities in the description below.
Yeah, I'll just put a link to the recipe that I'm stealing.
And what XO sauce are you using? Where'd you get that?
So, we got this in Sydney in just an Asian grocery. I don't know, is it Miranda?
Show us the brand.
It's the Lee brand XO sauce. Got some spice to it.
Oh yeah. That's a stink the boat out meal, this one.
Right out the stock. Run that in there. Nice and hot. The pippies in. Okay, so I've put the pippies back in the XO sauce and stock mixture. I've just got 2 tablespoons of water here, mixed it with some corn flour. This will thicken the sauce right up. So I'll just pour that in, center there, stir it around nice and good. That will get the sauce nice. Yeah, look at that, instantly thicken the sauce. Chuck these spring onions in. Look how gooey that is. Oh my god. And that's it, done. On top of those crispy fried vermicelli noodles, pippies off the front of the boat. Oh, heaven. Good?
Oh, that is delicious.
Really?
So good.
How does it compare to the restaurant?
Yeah, the restaurant's crispier, but you know, they have like big industrial sized fry pans.
Alright, enough filming.
That's
here.
delicious. That is really good.
Really?
Yeah, really good. I'd almost say it's better than the restaurant because it's not as oily as how they make it. Yeah, it's really nice. You can actually taste the pippies. Sink your teeth into that, Michael.
Let's have a look, eh? Mmm. Yum. A bit of noodles too.
You've done well.
Not too bad.
What do you think?
Not too bad.
That's it.
Mmm. Bloody good. Yeah, the noodles could be crispier, but the flavour's there.
Yeah, and I think as long as you don't compare it to a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, it's missing a couple of things from the restaurant, I reckon. I don't know. It's pretty good.
It probably could do with some fresh garlic.
Mmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some garlic. I don't know. Ginger?
There's no fresh garlic in it. Not sure about ginger, but definitely fresh garlic. Well, check it out, guys. It's delicious. Pretty easy too. Like, definitely don't be intimidated by that. That was not that hard.
Thanks for joining us for this bonus episode. Join us next week where we work our way down to the Gold Coast and prepare the boat for our first ocean passage.
I've just set up the remote instruments.
And see how we go, and hopefully that'll get us to Yamba, 100 nautical miles away.
If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A huge thanks to our patrons for their ongoing support and a massive welcome to our newest crew, Radman and Graham. Cheers, guys.